Okay, hi, I'm Stephanie Gonzalez. I'll be hosting today's panel. Are y'all ready? This is the, in case y'all didn't know, Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss panel. We have some very awesome guests waiting backstage. Are y'all ready to meet them? Alrighty, let's do this. Up first, we have Erica Lindbeck. Up next, oh, there she is, yeah! Up next, Leslie Kritzer. Look at her, she's so lovely. Hi. We also have Alex Brightman. Oh, hello, darling. And up next, Joelle Press. Oh, look at you doing a little fashion walk and pose. So tell us, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing the Hazbin Hotel collection by Hot Topic. Thank you.
Up next, Lily Cooper. Hi, hello, Lily. And last but not least, Brandon Rogers. Woo! Do a little fashion, little pose. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this. Let's stand. Oh my gosh, I love this. Y'all are so much fun. Thank you so much for being here. And let's give it one more time for the entire awesome group here for the panel. Come on, Houston. All right, welcome guys. So talk to us about just your visit so far. I mean, I can tell a little bit about how it's been for you guys this weekend so far, but what can y'all share so far about this big event?
We cannot even hear you up here.
Oh my God, talk to us about your time here in Houston so far this weekend.
First of all, I want to say that back down there, they said that we need to speak really loudly and clearly, and you just went, tell us how your time's going. Tell us how our time is going so far.
Yeah.
Having a nice time. Thank you all for being so kind and warm at our tables. Thank you for not being gigantic assholes. Except you.
Oh!
just pointing at nobody. No, having a wonderful time, right, Brandon?
Yeah, I love everything. I love everyone. I don't want to go home.
We don't want you to go home. Okay, so we have a packed house, so we're gonna go ahead and start the Q&A portion. Great. Because I see that line is long, and we want to make sure that we answer as many questions as we can. All right, hi, what's your name?
My name is Jared.
Hi, Jared. What's your question?
So my question is mainly for Alex, but I want to see if anybody else has any opinions on it as well.
No.
Okay. Does Adam love loot? I want to know. I'm
Feels
dying
like
to
the
know.
Jerry Springer show all of a sudden.
Jerry.
I think Adam has love for no one, except for himself and the man in the mirror. And maybe loot. I'll be answering every question like I'm running for office. Just, you'll get no real answer out of me. Of course he loves himself. He's the first man. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne, and Brandon already knows me. You remember me, don't you? Anyways, I'm kidding, Brandon. I love you, bro. Anyway, but if you had to pick a favorite line for a favorite character, who would it be?
My favorite line from, sorry I fucked your husband's a great line. It's one of the few lines Blitz says that I've had to say in real life, except I didn't say sorry. But yeah, that's my favorite, okay?
I like, hey, bitch.
Love that one. Do y'all have a favorite one?
I know a fan favorite is Susan. Susan. It's like an underground fan favorite.
Yes.
From any movie or any TV show, or?
Any character you've played.
Oh, that I play, got it. I've just been signing this recently because I forgot this was a line, but you're still on the horse thing?
Viv is responsible for the horse, Blitz's horse obsession. That was none of my writing. She calls the place Spindle Horse and makes my character obsessed with horses. I get so many horses because people think I love them. They're horrifying. Have you looked one in the eyes? You're only alive because that thing lets you live. So horses are terrifying. I'm not obsessed, and yes, Blitz still unfortunately has the horse shit going on. So.
Is this how one holds a microphone? You do
I do what I want to do.
This is how you hold a mic.
What's this?
That's what I'm doing.
Love that.
That's what we're doing now.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you so much. Hi, my name's Yasmin. My question is for all of you. What was the biggest challenge about taking on the role of your characters?
For me, it was, she kind of was a little, I don't want to say one note, but maybe like two-dimensional, Luna was, and kind of throughout like the pilot and the first couple episodes. And when we got to seeing stars, I remember being really nervous because I was like, how do I maintain the Luna voice, the Luna attitude, while she's kind of falling into this more sisterly role, and where she's being really kind and trying to actually give advice and help someone for once. And I remember just going, hey, you got this, just do it, Erica, like it's fine, like you don't have to overwork it. I remember I was so scared, and then Richard Horvitz is such an incredible director, and
Come on, Richard Horvitz, everybody.
we love him. But yeah, I remember like I just got in the booth and I was like, 9 times out of 10 I freak out, and then I go, hey, don't overthink it, you've got this, like you know how to do this. But like discovering those layers has been really interesting while maintaining the integrity of the character. Yeah.
For me, I don't have an English accent in real life, but I do as Velvet, and we get our scripts like last minute a lot of times, so I don't get to like practice my accent. So what I do is I have like a go-to phrase in a British accent that really like gets me into character, so I'm gonna do it for you now. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Hello, governor.
Write that down. Write that down, everyone. That's gold.
Make sure you get it.
I think that one of the challenges for me was what's really difficult when you're doing a scene with James Iglehart, who plays Ozzy, is trying not to ferociously make out with him when you're in the room with him. I have tried desperately not to while we record together and have failed 3 times.
Why are you pretending like that mic was me last night?
Because I'm talking about James!
That's good. Yeah, that's accurate. Yep.
I'm just trying. I'm trying to talk about James right now.
Yeah, he had a lot less clothes and a lot more tears, but it was about the same. Yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Angel, and I got a question for Brandon.
Ooh.
What would Blitz's reaction be to if he met one of your characters on TikTok?
Have you met my grandpa character one time? That didn't go so well. No. I think he would like my clown character. I play a clown called Blah Blah the Clown, and there was an Easter egg in episode Cherubic, whatever, and that's his disguise when he goes to the human world as my clown character, so I'd like to think that he likes that character.
And then I have another one for Erica. How was your role being Luna?
What?
How was your role? Oh, when you voiced Luna.
How is
your
it?
role when
Yes.
you voiced Luna?
It's doing fucking great. The role is good, and it's great. Yeah, I love Luna. She's awesome. I'll voice her until they fire me.
And then I have one more for Alex.
Make it quick.
How did it feel whenever you were told that you had to voice 3 characters?
It felt great, and I also was excited because I knew that I could probably end up putting a pool in my house. Just kidding. No, I'm flattered that Viv and anyone that wants to work with me wants to work with me in multiple ways. I think that that's the goal of being an artist, is wanting people to work with you it more than once. That's the greatest compliment you could ever get is reputation. So to work on both shows, but to then be given the gift of 2 roles on one after doing one is like the ultimate, makes me feel like $1 million and feels like I've done good not only on screen, but behind the scenes. So it's great. That's 3 questions. You should all be mad at this person.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
Hi, first of all, do you mind if I record this?
We don't care.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How would your character, or characters if you play multiple, react to being catcalled? It doesn't have to be anything specific, just like, hey, give me a smile. I don't know.
I think Blitz would give him a few other angles. Make sure they get all the photos, you know.
Come closer and I'll eat your fingers off. It would be fabulous.
I think Luna would immediately go into her like true hellhound form and chase them down and rip their throats out. I don't think she'd, yeah.
Valentina would be like, hey, you gotta pay me for that.
In no particular order.
Excuse me, I already have a boyfriend. How dare you? Please step away from me, you cretin.
And then whoever it is, what's up? You want to fuck? Whoever. Whatever.
Whatever, whenever.
Whenever.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello. My name is Sydney. I am flabbergasted to meet y'all, first of all. Second of all, my dream of all dreams is to be a storybook artist or a character design artist for an animation studio. I don't care who takes me, as long as they take me. What do you have for like advice of just getting into like cartoon anime kind of thing? I know you guys are voice actors, so if you guys don't really know, I completely understand, but I'm trying to get as much advice as I possibly can because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Come on, I mean, this is a version of networking right here. You should be very proud of yourself for asking this question, honestly.
Thank you.
Well done. I can say, for across the board in entertainment, that networking is part of it. It's one of the shittiest parts of the job and also one of the more, lucrative parts of the job. But putting yourself out there in ways that you go, this feels like a waste of time, it's not a waste of time. Brandon, how many characters do you do? How many have you put out there before anything,
At least 30 that are still in circulation.
Right. So that's the thing, it's continuing to put yourself out there, but in front of the people that should see it. If you just put it out in the atmosphere, that's great. But to then funnel people to where you are and to meet people and say, hey, and just throwing your name out there, putting your information out there, that is like the key to anything these days. And it couldn't be easier now with the internet and just being able to find people. Just make sure, one thing I've noticed, make sure it doesn't sound, and I'm dead serious about this, desperate. Because nothing stinks worse than that. And
Even if you actually are desperate, just pretend you're not desperate.
One thing that I'm trying to do at least is every voice actor I meet, I love drawing them or their characters and having them sign it.
Yes.
It's a big thing for me and it gets me to put out my artwork and people in line are like, oh, you drew that? I'm like, hey, yeah.
That's all it is. I mean, that's it. You're in the right place for this stuff. There's a bunch of fucking nerds here that do this stuff for a living, us included. And it's just as simple as that. As far as who the right people are, I don't think we all know those people necessarily. But it's just a few degrees of separation from those people. So you're doing all the right things. You are in the right place.
I'm gonna start crying. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, start crying.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you.
Okay, bye.
Cry. No.
I'm really white. My face will turn really red instead of crying.
Perfect.
So.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi. My name is Dana, and I have a question for Brandon. When are you gonna bring back Sharita Repulsa?
Oh my God, the character I did, Sharita Repulsa, who fought the Power Rangers, and I did a thing where, I think I don't know if she's still alive anymore. I'll do another parody of Power Rangers when they release another Power Rangers movie.
Thank you. Also, Jada responded to me telling you about it, and they said a very mean word that They said a very mean face.
It was a
that's
slur.
Okay.
No,
Yes, they
that
love
echoes really loud. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. Well, tell them I said I doubled down on it. All right. I don't know what I said. You heard it echo.
Hi, my
I'm
name is
sorry.
Aubrey. My question is for all of you. Do you think that Musk and Angel Dust are secretly dating or that they would ever date?
Okay. No.
Yes.
Leslie says yes too. Erica? That's a pretty split decision. So yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Well,
My name's Eli, and my question for...
Can't hear you, bud.
My name's Eli, and my question is for all of you. If you could have any character-specific merchandise for the character you voice, what would it be?
Did you all hear that?
Yes, if our characters had birthdays, what would they be? Is that yeah?
Exactly.
No, they had merchandise.
If
Well,
your
I was
character
gonna say
has
August or
specific
something.
character-specific
he's a
merchandise
Leo.
besides like shirts and standees and stuff, like a specific item for your characters.
I want a Valentino coat. I want like an actual one that functions as a coat and then also magically turns into wings.
I want Velvet's wigs. All of them.
I want a bunch of Fizzaroli themed sex toys that are like the Dragon Driller. I want the Dragon Driller on sale. I think we all do. Release the Dragon Driller. They're too afraid. They're too afraid to.
This is too horny. This is too horny.
I would say just like a full send, huge Luna fursuit. Just like, yeah. One of those like ones that are like thousands of dollars. Yeah.
I want a Rosie tea set and tea collection. I love it. Thank you so much.
goodbye.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
And hi again, Lily. My name's Allie, and I actually have two questions. The first one is for Brandon and Alex. In the episode Oops, what was your reaction when you found out that Fizz and Blitz were going to have a redemption arc in their friendship?
My reaction was when we came up with the show. There were several arcs that we knew were going to happen from the first episode, and that was one of them. And so it was just a matter of time of, to where we could stop keeping the secret anymore.
No.
What the fuck is happening here? What is this? Does anyone have a treat?
No, this is not about you right now. Thank you. Thank you. No, it's adorable. Ridiculous. I genuinely, my heart swelled to a point I was so happy. I didn't know. And I was thrilled and I was emotional about it. I'm really glad that they did that. I've watched the episode recently and it really did choke me up when they hugged at the end and he said, it was just such a nice thing. So I loved that. I really, my reaction was pure joy.
God damn it, that was the answer they wanted. I fucking should have said, that's what they were looking for. I thought it was magical and it took me a long time to actually recover from it.
Alright. And the second question I have is for all the Hazbin Hotel actors. In your characters, including you, Joel, could you each do your rendition of "Not Off Camera, You're Not"?
Not on camera, you're not.
Off camera. It's off camera.
No, not on camera.
On camera, you better be doing it on camera.
Don't line check me.
Yeah. I do.
Not off camera, you're not.
That's good. You booked it.
Not off camera, you're not.
Oh. Not off camera, you're not.
Not off camera. Not off camera, you're not.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. My name is Rachel, and I have two questions.
Into the mic, dear.
Okay. My name is Rachel, and I have 2 questions for all of the cast. The first one is, okay, so I know that Joel can answer this because he's dealt with a lot of unnecessary drama, which I'm sorry for. But what should the Helluverse community avoid doing at all costs?
No, okay. Let me just make this very clear. Let me make this incredibly clear. No, there's gonna be crazy feedback. I don't know. I think I have a blast. I think it's hilarious to explain acting to people, and I think like what I don't need. I'm old, right? So I've been here for a minute, and so I love that people care and are like, I hope you're okay, and I hope that you're, and I'm like, I'm fine, because I'm also not that online, or I try not to be too aware of some of the drama, and something that the fandom can do is just allow us to like do our jobs and to not necessarily make, and also support the things that we do that are outside of Hazbin Hotel.
Preach!
You know, I'm like, I had a life and a career before this show, and I hope to continue to have one after. And I think it's just like we're not just defined by this role and these characters. I think a lot of us are artists outside of this too.
Can I also just, Jesus, because we're actors, in musicals we sing songs as characters, we say lines as characters. What that doesn't mean is that we personally stand behind every single thing the character goes for. That is what acting is called. So we have to put ourselves in a place. I see, you do this, like you go, wow, we didn't know that. Some of you don't know that. Some of you actually go, he feels that way. We don't. Of course we don't. So please, take our characters as what they are. They're characters. If you feel like harassing the person behind the character, you are a piece of shit.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Can we leave it at one question because we have to keep it going. We love you though. We do love you. Great question.
Hello.
Can y'all hear me? Want to make sure. Perfect. This is a question for the people who were on Beetlejuice on Broadway. Hello. I know Alex Brightman specifically did a lot of improv parts as Beetlejuice. What was your favorite one?
Wait, that he did?
Yes. Well, both Alex and you. Like,
you go first because you did.
I have one that has to do with Leslie, and I think it's great. And I just told this story the other day. There's a part in the show where I say goodbye to everybody before the show, and I kind of do like a kind of a Wizard of Oz goodbye as Beetlejuice. And I very rarely I'm on stage with Delia in the show, and so I would cross the stage very slowly, getting to her, and I would call her the wrong name. So I would say like Donna, and she would go Delia, and I would say we didn't hang out much. And so my favorite version of that was I'd cycled through a number of names, hundreds of performances, and I was like, I'm running out of names. I can't do like crazy ones because it seems too a hat on a hat. And finally, as I'm walking across the stage, no thought to it, I went, there is one name I haven't called Delia. And I walked across the stage, took a pause, and I said, Leslie. And Leslie went, Delia. Like she completely lost it. To hear your own name on stage when it's not your character is really bewildering. And so that was one of my more favorite moments, watching Leslie short circuit on stage.
That's funny because so part 2 of that.
I know what you're gonna say.
I don't know if you know what you're gonna say. Well, the girl, yeah, we should tell that. You'll tell it because you'll tell it better than me.
I'll tell it
So
later.
my favorite thing that Alex would do in that section every night is he would say goodbye to everybody, like he said, then he would look at me from across, and every night when he did the long walk across, I was there, he was there, he would do things different. He'd be like this, or he'd do different dances, or, like, across the stage to me.
every single night. And then this one night, a girl in the front row, when he got to me and he said the wrong name, before he had the chance to do it, this is what the little girl did in the front row.
Because I'm a creep in the show, that's a good context actually for this. Where she's like 9.
Yeah, she was like 9.
Full house, walk across stage. I'm moving towards her, and this little 9-year-old girl, right where you were sitting, goes, "Leave her alone!"
And I look at Alex, and I'm letting Alex take the lead. I'm waiting for him.
And we just stand there for the audience went insane. And I went, rather than moving with the lines, we went, "She's got a good point." And then we just kind of went, and we just went to the next part. It was so much fun.
Awesome.
She came to the stage door, and I said, "I will pay for you to come to the show every single night if you do that."
Yeah, that's a great
And then
question.
she came, and I didn't pay, and I felt bad. No, I'm kidding.
So cute. I love that.
Thank you.
So much. Thank you. Hello.
Hello. Yoo-hoo, Blitzy. I guess my main question for you guys is, how do you...
Into the mic, my friend. Microphones.
Can you tell them to?
Can you hear me?
Can you tell them to get closer?
Can you hear me?
Yes, right there.
I guess my main question to you guys is, how do you keep going with all your characters? Like, because I know Brandon moved from Blitzo to the news lady, and somehow you guys just
Killjoy.
switch between a bunch of different characters. How do you just keep going with all of them?
I mean, say a lot of bras, a lot of different cup sizes of these characters. My closet. I hope I never get killed. I feel sorry for the CSI fucker who has to go through my place. Who was he? How big were his tits? I don't know. The hard part of I think the main reason we become actors is because it's boring to go through life as one fucking person. It's nice to just be someone else for a second and just kind of like, oh, I gotta have this person's outbursts. And you know what? It's not hard. It's cathartic. I get to express my insanity through different flavors of people, and it's so much fun, and they're all equally a part of me. And yeah, I forgot what exactly your question was, but that's all I'm gonna say.
That's the best answer for that, though.
And something that's very fun about, at least Hazbin, and probably the same in Helluva, we play our main characters, but then in every episode there's usually like ancillary characters that will voice. So it's a fun game to be like, who voiced that random reporter? Or like, who voiced that one demon? It's very fun.
And the way we keep going with it is also because this is our dream. Like not many actors get to do this. So the way we keep going, even if we feel as though we've hit the bottom of a barrel, this is the best thing that could have ever happened to somebody who auditioned for anything. So
yeah, it's dreamy.
So to dismiss it and to go, I'm just gonna kind of phone it in is not a thing. So the way we keep going is we love it, and it's also fun to live another life, and to make it rich. That's how, because you love it.
Also, like, as someone I do predominantly voiceover, and I have for 10 years, so I've been in the trenches for a very long time, and like, I have like an adjustment system in my head that I use where I'm working on a commercial versus when I'm dubbing anime versus when I'm working on a JRPG, like Smiling Friends versus Demon Slayer versus Helluva or Final Fantasy. Like, the vibe, it's honestly just like, hello. It's just a vibe shift, and you kind of get it memorized and go, okay, what am I doing today? Like, what is the world that I'm living in? And like, that is important to be able to kind of shift gears like you're in a car, you know?
Great answers. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Thank you. Hello.
I took the trash.
Hi.
I got a question for Brandon.
Nobody knows how to use a microphone.
I-
Unbelievable.
Can
Just, you see where this part is? Look at this. Mouth right here.
Better?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you just take it out of the thing and hand it to each person? Let's just make it real easy. There we go.
Look at that.
I should have been a teacher.
Thank you. I got a question for Brandon. How did it feel doing episodes 8 through 10 with when you took the lead? And for Brightman, how did it feel embarrassing Q on Impractical Jokers?
I can't hear you at all. Sorry, buddy. Here's the thing. Here's what you're gonna do. What is your name? Your name. The one holding the mic with it. Just let them hold it. There you go.
Better?
Yes, so much better. Thank you.
Brandon, how did it feel for you when you did episodes 8 through 11? And Brightman, how did it feel embarrassing Q on Impractical Jokers live on TV?
Yeah, well, how did it feel doing episodes 8 through 11?
Well, like, it was like extremely emotional for like I think everyone watching.
Oh, I don't know what you're saying. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just come here. Come here.
Yeah, come over here, Stephen. You thing. All right. So. How did it feel when I did episodes 8 through 11? It was depressing. It was very depressing. I ate a lot of shit, and it was sad. But you know what? Luckily, after my 4-hour shift is up, where I'm paid union wages, I get to go home and I get to smoke marijuana and watch whatever I want and pleasure myself. So it was fine because I don't get to carry Blitz's problems to bed with me. As Alex said, we're actors.
Hell yeah. An embarrassing cue on Impractical Jokers was a dream I didn't know that I had. And it was really, really fun, and we stay in touch to this day. And I'm lying just to make you feel better. No, we do. They're good guys. They're good guys. Very good. Well done. All right.
So much. Thank you.
Yes!
My question is for all the singers in the cast. For the Broadway singers, how did it feel having to shift from like Broadway singing into like recorded singing? And for the non-singers, how did it feel to start that up?
Lily, as a non-singer, what would you...
Yeah, I don't know how to sing, so it was all just guesswork on my part. No, I think there's a lot. I mean, it's very similar. We're mic'd when we're on Broadway. We have microphones just attached to our heads as opposed to like in front of our faces. So it all has to do with kind of like this similar technique, but you just like don't have to sing as loud when you're in a booth, right?
There's also, like, placement is odd because there's so because your microphones on stage are just attached to you, so you can take it anywhere you want. That is something you can't do in the booth necessarily. You do have to direct your voice directly into a microphone. So a lot of that was a learning.
Unless you want your music to sound like this.
Yeah, literally. Which has its merits. But that was the learning curve for me, was not being able to do anything I wanted to get a sound out. You had to kind of focus it into a mic. That was the only kind of big difference. Other than that, you sing as loud as you want. It's up to them to kind of tune you in the way. So we felt pretty free in the studio as professional stage singers.
Yeah, I didn't find it any more challenging. The big difference, part of the question we were asking is like, what's the difference for like what? It's like when we're out on a stage too, there's so many variables that control sound, like the temperature of the room, like there's so many different things from show to show. It could vary, the mix might be different. Once you record that one song, they, like Alex said, they can go in, they can auto-tune, they can do whatever the fuck they want, and you'll sound like $1 million no matter what. Amen and scene.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Up next. Hi. I had a question for the Broadway, like the people that have been on Broadway. So, how did you like get into that scene, and what's the best like advice that you could give to someone that wants to be on Broadway one day?
The advice I give to every single person that asked the question you just asked and the way you ask it, how do I get to Broadway? There are no directions to Broadway. There are no steps to get there. The question you need to be asking, rather, is how do I be an actor every day? There are very easy steps to do that. If you treat yourself like a professional, read plays, write them, act in things, even if it's with your friends. But to get to Broadway, if there were necessary steps to do that we could share with you, everyone would be on Broadway, right? So a lot of it has to do with luck and timing and reputation and longevity. Like a lot of us have worked for years and years and years and years in regional and community theaters before anything hit in any way that we got paid for. So a lot of it is just about doing the thing you love, whether or not it is Broadway. I think that's the thing. It's like Broadway's an awesome goal, but it is an inachievable goal by steps. It is one of those things that either does happen for you, or, and I mean this, listen up, will never happen for you. And I'm not saying you, I mean you, right? That's just a reality. Like that's like saying anything. But to treat yourself like an actor every single day is a very easy goal. Get stage under your feet wherever you can find it. and that should make you very happy. And if that doesn't make you happy, if you go, but it's not Broadway, you're in the wrong industry. Cool?
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, up next.
Hi, everybody. So this question is actually for Alex Brightman on behalf of my friend Jason.
I just tried to do that. I broke every bone in my body doing that. Go ahead. Yes?
Since you play both Serpentius and Adam, since Adam killed Serpentius, is that a form of suicide?
Spoiler alert! Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Go on, say again.
Is that a form of suicide?
I don't know. I don't like to talk about those kind of things. It's a funny question, and we all appreciated the question. So for the sake of the question, sure? Thank you.
Like I said, not my question.
Well, that's a perfect way to ask a question, is to say it's not my question. So it happened to be your question, though, isn't it? Look at this. This kid has no clue that we're even here. Look at this. Look. Still not happening. What's up, brother?
I want that onesie though. It's cute.
Got him.
Hi. Oh my god.
Oh yes, that's good.
My name's Akiva, and I'm asking a question for my friend Elijah. He's over there. Do you have any advice for an upcoming voice actor?
I'd say the most important part of voice actor is actor. Voice actor is just like, at least personally, is just one of the many things I audition for. You cast a really wide net. You audition for TV shows, on camera, theater, film, and honestly, it's like, it's a bit of the lottery. You just gotta like do a bunch of auditions and then hopefully one of them sticks.
I will say, Richard, this is Richard, I have to give him credit for this. This is not my answer. I just hear him say this at all the panels, and I want to say it here. But he's like, anyone can do Porky Pig, but can you do Porky Pig doing Shakespeare, or like having a bad day, or and I think that there's like a key to like, okay, yeah, that's the voice. You can do the funny voice. Now let's hear them in every kind of situation possible. And so like, and I'm just going off of what Erica said, it was scary, like having Blitz be, like a dramatic moment. What is Blitz like in this moment? What, and so I didn't really have those kind of fears with screen acting. With voice acting, you're more aware of that, I guess. Yeah.
I think it's pretty much everything that Alex said about doing, wanting to be on Broadway versus wanting to be a voice actor. Like you really. Like I come from, I have never been on Broadway, but I did tons of musical theater when I was younger, when I was in high school, even when I was in college. I majored in acting at UCLA. Like, I love acting. I am compelled to do it. And I never had the goal of being up on a stage at a convention. I just love it. And it's like the only thing I am impelled to do. It's like life, it's like breathing for me, which I know sounds corny, but it's just like all I enjoy doing. So. Yeah, you have to be in love with the bullshit and the mud and the process and not just the result, right? It's like he's saying, Alex was saying like, act, do it. And especially with VO, like, because of the pandemic, there's so much more opportunity to be in, they audition indie projects everywhere. You can join forums, like there are ways to do it. There are ways to easily set up a booth that is not super expensive. Like it is all doable. You just have to love it enough to kind of wade in the mud and do it, yeah.
I just want to say really quick, I've been an actor professionally for 25 years, at least 25 years. This is the first animated series I've ever done, and I'm old, and that's okay with me, but how exciting. That should just be a testament to you that like, I've auditioned thousands of times for things and didn't get things. Hazbin is the first huge thing that I've ever booked for animation. So it's just a numbers game. You audition, you keep doing it, exactly what she said. It's like, there's no time limit. Just keep doing it,
Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next question. Hello. This is technically to the entire cast, but if you could change something about any of your characters, what would you change?
Literally nothing, darling.
I would probably suggest that Adam read a book. Learn to read.
I wouldn't change anything. I love Luna. I think she's great.
I know Blitz eats cheese and hot sauce because that's my favorite snack. And the other day, my doctor said, hey, your cholesterol is saying maybe eat less cheese. And so I'd say, Blitz, maybe eat less cheese. I will not eat less cheese. I will die happily. But Blitz should lay off.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, guys, we have about 10 minutes, so we're going to try to go as fast as possible. Up next.
Hello, I'm Vixen, and this is for like the whole cast. If you could choose one song for your characters to listen to, like 24/7, what would that song be?
California Girls.
Okay, thanks.
Vogue. Vogue.
Como la flor. That would be on repeat. Okay, bye.
All right, up next.
Good talk.
This is a question to all of the members. Do you think your character you voice accurately depicts your personality in real life?
A facet for sure.
Absolutely not.
Lies. That means he's lying.
Absolutely not. Now it's broken.
No.
No.
A little.
Hello.
Hello.
So this question is for Alex Brightman.
Hit it.
So, what is your 3 favorite lines from Dead End Paranormal Park?
Oh boy. Okay. I mean, the big one, it's been a while, is my little good boy hat. Oh, you know it too. The other one is, I can't remember exactly, but it ends with, because I've been a very good boy. That one. And then my absolute favorite is him trying to say the word indubitably, which is in the first time he's ever spoken. So he says, indubitably, indubitably, I can't do it. Say it again. That's my 3 favorite lines. You, by the way, I met you earlier, you're adorable. You are 100% adorable.
Thank you so much.
People applauding for he's like, I know.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Fabiana. This is a question for Brandon. Was it your idea to put Brandon Ragers in the Seeing the Stars episode, or did the animators surprise you?
It was Viv's idea, and they didn't tell me that shit was happening. And they didn't tell me that they were going to put a version of me in Helluva. And then, cock-block Tavia falls out of the sky, hits me, and then my eye pops out. We don't know if he's dead, but I think he is. I'm dead. She killed me. Vivian Madrano killed me. You believe that shit?
Clip it.
Anyway, did I answer? I forgot what. Yeah, that was what you said. Yeah. All right.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, my name is Sienna, and I have one very simple question. How is everyone doing?
Thank you so much. I'm okay. How are you guys?
I'm okay. What an empath. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Yeah, it's been a fun but long day.
I'm good. My best friend just had a baby. Texted me like 2 hours ago. A little girl named Neon. Neon, yeah.
Little homesick, but we're happy to be here, you know?
I'm happy because I had to give away a dog I was fostering a year ago, and they moved, and I bonded so much with this dog, and they moved to Houston, and I felt sad because they're I won't see the dog again. And then I found out I booked this show, and so tomorrow morning I'm gonna go see my baby. And so, yeah. It's a giant pit bull, big boy named Nico. And yes, and he had his first snow this year. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks.
Up next, hello.
Hello. I have a question for Luna. What were your thoughts on her final form at the end of season 3?
It was as much of a surprise to me as everyone else because she wasn't speaking in that scene, so I just had fully no idea. And I was like, I saw the pictures start to pop up, and I was like, they are just always full of surprises, you know? Yeah, it was awesome, yeah.
My next question is, Do you guys think that Alistair has a deal with Lilith?
Pass.
You'll have to tune in and see.
We appreciate the ask. Pass.
Awesome. I believe we have
Thank you.
time
You got
for 3 more questions. I was just told we have time for 3 more questions.
And then the rest of you all ask it at once.
Hi, I'm Liana. Nice to meet you all. But this is for the cast in general. What is your favorite part about acting?
Feel free to just one person if you want to.
Fine, I'll take it. I love pulling out the shittiest, saddest, most satanic, diabolical parts of myself and using them for my art, and it's so therapeutic because I get to tell those things that they're valid and that they're okay. And inject them into my art, and I love that. I truly think I would have exploded like a dying star if I wasn't able to do that.
And now you're a living star, honey. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Hello.
So Leslie, about what you said earlier about the Rosie tea set, I will make that for you. First off, I will make that for you. And this is my friend, and she has a question.
Oh, hello. So, I'm a really big Stryker fan, and I want to know from each of you. So, if you guys saw Stryker or have already seen him, what was your brutally honest reaction to him?
We'll take just only a few of us, right? Hot.
That's real. That's very real.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah. Step on me. Yeah.
You know what? Amen.
It would be, you're gorgeous. Do you need a job?